media to get to know each other to some extent. I'll keep on telling you people that I truly, really and truly, I believe that no criminal could be, no criminal could be out here in YouTube because he or she is showing his face every day. So no criminal. So I should have brought in some funny, just to dry it up a little bit, but no problem. This is just a background. So let's see what we can do with that background. Okay. Okay. So this is. Let me use this. We're gonna use the rest of this color out here. Don't waste the colors, okay? Don't you waste your color. It's all expensive, so don't waste your color. And it's not a commission, so you have to be a little bit frugal. It's not a commission, so you have to be a little bit frugal. Okay, let's see what happens. We're going to apply some medium, intensive. Avoid your yellow getting close to your blue. Okay, so you need to know where you're placing it. Okay. So let's see. This is something anybody can do, all right? All you need to do is to be brave enough to accept your mistake and correct it at the right time. It's also a life philosophy, a way of life. You need to know that, okay? So I hope you people are seeing how I'm placing the colors, I don't like using this color, but for the benefit of those people that would like to, want to use it, let's use it. Okay? So glazing colors are not my thing, but this is entertainment as well, not just art for art's sake. This is entertainment, so I would like you guys to kind of accept some of the approaches that I'm taking out here. So you should know how to place your colors so that it will give you the result you want. So this is my bath wiper. So let's start. First of all, to avoid having the colors only in one place, try to bring it here. Thank you very much, Land Rover. Really interesting to watch. Thank you very much. Okay, you can as well, create a kind of figure out of this. Okay, there's something we're gonna do now. I'm trying to mix a color, like I said. I have to mix a color with that white that I almost lost during this first scraping. So let me mix it up. Mix it up and bring it in. Okay, mix it up and bring it in. It's going to give you a total, tertiary color, because there are 3 colors here. Okay. So if you take your time, while I'm doing this, it's telling you if you took your time to do this, you're going to achieve something wonderful, okay? So that's what this whole process is trying to show. Just give me some seconds and you're going to see the first result, okay? So we're now scraping, okay? We're now scraping down the colors. You people should know this. There's nothing, serious about this. Okay, let's do it. I left some areas with lesser colors, so I think thank you very much, Wamuyu. Thank you very much. Wamuyu, I hope you are not catching cold. Okay? I hope you're not catching cold. Please don't. So I'm going through it now, once again, but I have to be careful. Once it starts getting darker, I have to be careful. I have to be careful once it starts getting darker. Okay? No matter how experimental you are, you have to be intentional. Okay? No matter how experimental you are, you have to be intentional. Very important. Okay? And now, look at what we have. Let's leave it this way because, remember, I'm going to work on it. So if I should continue, the colors will start mixing up and become darker. This is your own information about this process. So I'm going to remove, you see that? That's what I got. No, but there's going to be figures. I'm going to find figures here. I'm going to find some figures out here. The reflection of the light is not helping us to see the color intensity. And again, when it dries, it gets better. So I'm going to find figures out here. That will be the next step. I'm going to find figures out there. I draw out the outline and make sure that those figures are very much okay. So let me just close with the rest of the column. I close the sides so that I don't lose them because I still have a lot of colors here. Okay, so let me just close some of these, so that I don't lose the colors that I've already used. Let me just do this, okay? So it's really funny. I told you people a story some time ago. Some of you that don't know me, who are getting to know me now. I was working in a studio while we were studying. The daughter of, my neighbor came over, saw what I was doing with clay and stuff like that. You know what she said? She said, I'm not going to marry an artist. She said, I'm not going to marry an artist. But I must tell you the truth, ladies and gentlemen, she's still single up to today. Okay, let's. So this is the result, but not the last result. So what I'm gonna do now, first of all, I'll put this down here, remove our painting. Okay, put it down here. And then, so remember, this is going to be a background, okay? This is going to be a background. It's not the main picture. But for you, if you would say that you are just a beginner in this business of creating artwork, for you, this could be a complete painting. And this is something you can give to your lover, to your partner on Valentine's Day. as well. See that? That's what it just created. But you're going to see what is going to happen here, okay? You will see there are figures out here. There are some figures that you can see here. You can create a crowd out of this. Uh-oh. Let me come. Well, me, what's, huh? Oh, Kevnish, you're welcome. Kevnish, I saw you walking in the snow. Oh, yeah. So that's it. So this is your, this could be your gift. You can take this to be your gift, There's nothing wrong about it, but you see, from what I'm seeing now, there are lots of figures around here. There are figures that I'm going to create out around here. So welcome, my cause, Kevnish. It's amazing. Thank you very much. Land Rover says hello too. So this is something you can call an experimental painting, and you give it out the way it is, okay? As a matter of fact, that is how I did this background as well, so that you people should know that it doesn't end there. This is how I did this background as well. I started this background in the same manner, okay? So this background was started in the same manner, okay? This background was started in the same manner. Just to tell you that, you don't stop yourself at experimental art. You can move forward and get some figures into it. So this is it, okay? So I appreciate you all for coming. And while I'm talking with you guys, while I'm reading your comments, I should be waiting for it to dry up a little bit, okay? I should be waiting for it to dry up a little bit. So what you have here is exactly what you can do. Okay, but don't forget the process. Remember, there is a white primer. You can use another color. You can use, but there has to be a primer so that the color will stand out. If there's no primer, the colors will sink deep into the canvas and then will not give you that color intensity. So you have to prime your canvas, before you start doing this, okay? This is not the best of the experimental, approach to creating a background or creating a color collage, okay? But I know that I'm doing this for a painting that I would like to, just like the one that I showed you. I know that I'm doing it for a painting that is yet to, for something that is yet to be painted, okay? There's a reflection there. Okay, as a reflection, so let's put it in the middle, okay? Yeah, so that's it. So Kevnish is amazing. Thank you very much. I was there. Deep blue safety, that looks cool. Thank you very much. It's just for me a background, I use experimental art as a background. Please connect. Let us solidarize with each other, connect, touch. There is a wonderful person that gifted people membership today. And you can imagine, Rhinestone Suzanne is also a member this time around. Thank you. Maya, it's been a while that you showed up here, so you lost your bikini. No, you don't have to run around with bikini. I'll give you a jacket. Thank you very much, Maya. Esponechengo, you're welcome back again. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes. Kevnish, I hope you're doing good. I hope you're staying warm. We like it warm. Okay. Deep blue safety. You're going to take a jacket. Please connect. Yes, so I'm waiting for it to dry a little bit, okay? So that because I cannot start working now. But if you want me to show you how you could use this uh, as your guide, let me show you what happens. Let me show you how you could use this as your guide. You see, there's a figure out here. Now the point is, you can just throw some heads out here, and you have a group of people just staying in front with different clothes. That's how I do this. Okay? Okay? You could just create some figures. Let me give you an example. I may not, this is just for entertainment purposes now. I may not, stay with this to the end of the painting, but let me just give you an example. So, that means I'm gonna put some blue in. Where's my palette? Okay. Okay, let me just show you people some example of how you can comfortably turn this into your painting. Okay, you can do that. So it's gonna be like a crowd, okay? It's gonna be a crowd of individuals, okay? This is something, if you sit down to think, as a human being, I'm sorry, I cannot use my glasses for painting because I use it only for reading. So, take for example, you want to create a kind of crowd out here, looking different directions. This is it. You can create a crowd out here, looking different directions. Okay? Okay. So this is how it is done. You know, the moment you bring something very logical, close to the minds of the people, you already won them. You already won their admiration. Okay? So don't you ever be afraid to try to work on stuff like this. It could become your painting. You guys saw how it started, okay? You guys saw how it started, okay? And as it develops, you see the process going on in a manner that could be logical, okay? And that logical manner is what you need to convince your viewers that you thought it out. You know what you're doing. Okay? So you are now creating individuals with different colors, of clothing, walking in the same direction, or clustered in a place. You can create a house here, you can create a street up here, and you make this one look like a house. that's it. So this is just an example. Let me stop it there before, because I think I'm getting something that is looking interesting. So I don't want to mess it up, making it look so too frontal. Okay, but this is how it goes. This is how it goes. Don't you ever be afraid to make mistake. Don't you be afraid to make mistake. We're gonna add some smaller individuals there as well. Okay? Don't you ever be afraid to make mistakes. Okay? Then never you try be afraid to make mistakes. But don't be deliberately making mistakes. don't be deliberate on making mistakes. Don't be deliberate on making mistakes, my dear. I know that some of you are very intentional over mistake making. Just like, because if I said don't be afraid to make mistakes, you're gonna go there and start making mistakes and telling if I told you to make mistakes. Oh yeah. No, be intentional when you're being creative, but in life, don't be intentional about making mistakes, okay? Candice, Candice must be smiling if she heard what I say right now, because there are people that are very intentional about making mistakes. So let me bring the camera close so that you see the result. You see that you can see that the group of people. You see the group of people there. Yeah, I will also replay with live chat and connect to new creators. Yeah, thank you. You're a wonderful supporter, and that's why I keep on checking those videos that I've not seen before. Why am I not standing straight? Stand straight if I. Okay, the camera is a little bit further. Okay. So you guys see that? You see the result? You see the result? It's coming. You're going back to sleep. Yes, you woke up so early today, Kevnish. I saw that, So this is it. This is how you create. This is how you create. So if you want to bring a kind of diversity in your painting, you could make this area to look like buildings. Okay, you can create some buildings out there. You can create an alley here, create some buildings, And how do you create those buildings? You can create the buildings if you want. You can do this. You can just get the colors to be on this edge. These are tricks you can use in creating something, But be careful in this process. The buildings should be looking in one direction now. Okay? Okay. Okay. So the moment you bring in angular shapes, you are creating that building. You can put on windows afterwards, okay? So as I said, this is going to be the experimental painting in question. So you're going to have to find a way to create a kind of road here, okay, while your buildings are done in a manner that everyone sees that there's some angular positions, indicating buildings and stuff like that, okay? So that's what you're doing, okay? And later you can elaborate these individuals, okay? Make them look very much clarified to be noticed, or you leave it so abstract as it is, okay? That's how it is done when your creative mind is telling you Do something but make it logical. Okay? When your creative mind tells you do something but make it logical, this is how it goes. You have to darken up the upper areas. The reason why you're darkening up the upper areas is the further it is, the darker it is. Okay? The further it is, the darker it is. So give that impression. Okay? Give that impression. Okay? That's it. Give that impression, because what you're doing is impressionismus. Okay? Impressionism. That's what you're creating. So, okay, give that impression. But don't allow your whole painting to get too dark. I can see there is a lot of blue here, the blue that I tried using in defining the other images. Okay? And that's when you come in with such, Okay, I think I should leave this now so that it doesn't give me some more darker portion, Let me just let it go. The blue that is here is messing up the whole thing. So let's see what we can do. Yeah, Matthias, Elsie Knight, thank you very much. Elsie, how are you doing? I hope you're doing fine. So, it's always difficult to combine your spread colors with the brush strokes, okay? So you just have to be careful, okay? And the best thing is just to remove this blue that is here. Ezzy, you're welcome. Thank you very much. I'm trying StreamYard today. Hopefully that will give me some more, watch hour kind of. So I believe that you people are seeing me, vertical right now. Oh no, horizontal right now, yeah. So I removed the blue here, so let's see if we can achieve more of that spread. Okay. Okay. Okay, but it should be the other way around. Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. So, what am I trying to achieve here? I've just shown you people the experimental part, and I'm showing you people the detailing part. Okay? The detailing part is something that you have to be very careful about. Okay? You have to be very careful about the detailing part so that you can achieve the details. But for now, at least you can see that through the color spread, I've been able to achieve a kind of a cluster of individuals. You people know that together, Is it the demonstration going on now? What happened? What happened? Thank you very much, everyone. So, is it the demonstration happening now? Is it the work of peace happening now? That could be the reason why these people are there. So, and it's kind of the energy. It's kind of the energy of the moment. That's what is bringing me to do that. We have to remove all those whitish areas. Okay, we can highlight them later with other colors. Okay, but this is, for example, what is very near to my intention. Okay, this is very near to my intention, bringing people together. Okay, bringing people together, showing that people belongs together. That's what this art piece is trying to display. Thank you very much, Ezzy Knight. Like we say, when we come together to read the good book with Ezzy Knight, we say, when where two or three are gathered together, the Almighty is there. So I think Ezzy is going to give that to me. Thank you, Ezzy. So Ezzy was showing us how you can, catch a life partner in the church. No, sir. No, sir. Ezzy was showing us how you can catch a life partner in the church. And by so doing, Ezzy was then exposing her own tactic to us. Welcome everyone. A big shout out to Ezzy Knight. But again, very good self-esteem in the name of the Almighty. That's what Ezzy Knight is. A very wonderful person with self-esteem in the name of the Almighty. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming. I'm still going to work on this area where the buildings are. But if you ask me if this is really an, I would ask you people, what do you say? What do you say? What do you think about this painting? I would like you to tell me. Okay, because if I continue, I would spoil it. So tell me what you think about this painting, everyone. What is your impression, considering the spirit of the moment, where some monks are taking a walk of peace, considering the spirit of the moment, where some people are saying, no, we need more peace in the world today. Considering the fact that some people would go to Davos, trying to threaten the other leaders and go back, signing a peace deal. I mean, what do you think about this painting? Okay? What do you think about this painting? All right? Okay, what do you think about this painting? Zoom. Do you want me to zoom? Okay, let me bring it closer. Okay. Okay, what do you think about this painting? What do you think about this painting where people are gathering together trying to show the solidarity to the topic of peace? What do you think? Thank you very much. I can see that. Chana, I missed your cooking this morning. I saw it, but I was a little bit restrained from pushing up the snow. Chana, did you move your snow today? Did you move your snow today, Chana? So this is what I could do in the last and do in within 30 minutes to create something for your loved one. Chana Z Twist, you're welcome. Wamiyu, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you very much. So I hope everyone is doing fine. This is what we are doing today, trying to create something, okay? Trying to create something, that's what we're doing. Trying to create something today so that we can really say that we are here to show love to each other. So I created this crowd which resonates with the spirit of the moment, where some monks are walking and wishing there is peace in the world. Okay, that's what I did here. So I hope that you people can understand. I'm going to elaborate the individuals. Their head is going to be more, when it dries up a little bit, I'm going to check it out and see if there's more to be done. Okay? So I'm going to try to work on that afterwards. So I'm going to try to, work more on that, make it meaningful, because that's what it's all about. As I said in one of my videos, you know, if it's abstract, don't think that there are no logical questions to it. If it's abstract, it has to make sense, all right? It has to make sense. And that's what I try to do in the last couple of hours. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming. 7 million people in the house, okay? And yeah, I really appreciate you guys. 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 Somebody just gifted. Somebody just, okay. So let us be careful, because I think I'm hearing myself. So thank you, as the night born again. Thank you very much. So I think this is better. I should be able to show you people the position where I am. And okay. It's a little bit blurred. Land Rover, your talent deserves bigger audience, but we do for now. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ezzy. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Really appreciate you. Those that didn't watch today can watch tomorrow. Thank you, Land Rover. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Soon we'll be at your place. Let's grow together. That's why we're here. Let's enjoy the creativity given to man together. Okay? So that's just it for those of you that were hoping that maybe I'm going to do something else with the background. I tried working with the background. I still going to wait for a while to see that this dries up so that we can see more, detail more of this group of people. Work for peace. That's what I'm going to call this. Work for peace. That's what I'm going to, maybe we're going to bring in more red into it somewhere there. So working for peace. Thank you, Land Rover 90. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you guys are wonderful people. Yes, thank you. Yes, I hope that the focus is good enough so that we can see. I hope I'm doing the right thing. I hope the focus is good enough. Okay. Yes. Yes, the focus is good enough now. Yeah. So, thank you very much, Chana. Thank you very much, good loving God, good loving God. Oh, that's a spirit. Came over here, did some, gifting. That's very wonderful. Thank you very much. I'm really feeling good for today. I'm really feeling good for today. So yeah, I've been staying on my knees because I'm using my laptop. So so I'm waiting for this to get dry so that I can do the detailing. You know, the heads of the individual is important. The buildings in the background is important for us to, yes. So, mhm. Chana, you're welcome again. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me see if we can utilize this. Not waste the paint. Don't have to waste any painting. No wastage. No wastage. Mhm. Yeah, the crowd is good. I liked how compacted it is, but we just have to elaborate their heads. It's very important to make sure that their heads are well elaborated so that people will know that these are individuals, taking a walk for peace. That's what this painting is going to be called, walk for peace. Okay, walk for peace. That's what we're going to